Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. Tonight we're going to do something different. I'm going to take you to a thrift shop that I went to here in Michigan, and I'm going to show you the things I bought and what we're going to flip with them. We went to Tried and True Thrift Shop in Clinton Township. I'll leave you the address down in the description box if you're in the greater Detroit area. I bought that plate, by the way, and there is a little like I don't know, a thing that says dual shot, like a watermark on my camera right here. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. I didn't want to not show you these videos. I did purchase this tray, and I'm going to show you what I do with it. It was $8. It was nothing like an antique or anything, so I was comfortable with changing it. Now, I did get a picture out of that lot of picture frames, and I picked up these little coasters like my mom used to have when I was little. Now, this is the most organized thrift store I've ever been to in my entire life, and I've been to a lot. So this place in Crosby, you're going to see Crosby again here and there, but they had craft supplies. They had everything that you could imagine. They had all these wonderful dishes, and I found this little platter, and I thought we can do something with it. So we're going to craft with that. And then I saw all these dishes that brought me back. I bought this little pink plate, but let's get to doing what we're going to be making. First off, that top piece, yeah, we didn't end up using it. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to paint these pieces after we clean them. I got some of this chalk paint. It's kind of like a linen color, and you're going to want to put 2 coats of this on your dish. Now, keep in mind, if you want to use a Dollar Tree platter, you can use that. You could use a plastic platter. You could use anything because we're going to cover it with paint, and I'm going to show you how we're going to distress it here in a moment. But you just are going to do 2 coats of paint and make sure that dries really, really well. Once you're done with it being dried, and this paint dried pretty quickly, you're going to take a sanding block, and I use this just to kind of bring out a little bit more of the dimension of this particular platter. Now, this again was not an expensive platter. I paid $3. This thrift shop last week had that storage or that area where I got this platter 75% off. If I had gone last week, I would have paid like 75 cents for this. So really, really good deal. So if you're in my area, you might want to check them out. But I'm going to show you how we're going to distress this and add a little bit of touch of kind of antiquing. Now, I'm not a big silver girl. I love gold. So of course I got my rub and buff out. If you do not have some of this, you need to get some of this. You're going to just put it, I like to put it on a bristle brush, and then I'm going to go over this whole little platter here with it, and you can put as much as you want or as little. It's really up to you. You could also get they have silver, they have like a gold leaf. I want to say they have a bronze one. Check your local Hobby Lobby, or I can leave you a link for Amazon. But once you get the desired amount, I'm going to give you something to make this all work really, really well. So in the description box there is a Google Doc, and it has all these printables for you to print. Now, do you see this paper? This is called a rice paper, and you can print on it. Did you know you can even print on the tissue paper that you put in like gifts? Yes, you can do it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay my piece of the printable, because I printed this on my printer, okay? And we're going to take a pencil, and honestly, you don't, after you see the next project, you're going to see we didn't need the pencil, but this was the first time doing it, and I just wanted to make sure that I didn't like go over the mark, so I just lightly put some pencil marks, okay? You might not even be able to see them, but then you're going to take a paintbrush and some water, and you're going to go over those lines, and we're going to go around this little floral that I made for you, and you're going to have several different florals to choose from. And again, it's really easy to download. You can put this on tissue paper, on this rice paper. I got it from Amazon. A little bit will go a long way for you. And we're going to just kind of take a water brush around our image, and then we're going to gently tear the rice paper away. Now, I think this is rice paper, but if I'm wrong, I apologize. but I'll leave the link down in the description box for you to try. And then what you're going to do is we're going to decoupage it onto our little platter. Now, I wanted this to look very vintage. Vintage is so in. So if you're doing any type of gallery wall, if you're just wanting to add a little bit of decor, but you don't want to deal with the big budget, this is perfect for that. Go to your local thrift store, go to some yard sales, find some of these things, go to Dollar Tree. Maybe you'll find something that you want to cover from Dollar Tree. Use one of my printables. It's totally free. It's just a Google Doc, guys. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not going to hurt your computer or anything, but I just figured I wanted to share these little designs that I made up for you so that you would be able to put this craft together. So as you can see, this kind of tears, and it kind of tears like tissue paper in a way. And I kept taking off little parts of it because I wanted it to kind of like look like it was torn like fabric or a paper. And so we're going to use this Mod Podge next. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the center of our platter here. So the key to this is to make sure you have one nice layer on the bottom, and then we're going to put a layer on top. So I put a nice layer of this Mod Podge. This is the matte Mod Podge. I don't use the glossy because I don't want it to look a little different from the platter. So I don't want it to have that effect, right? So basically the matte gives me the look without knowing that it's Mod Podge, basically. So once you get a good layer on, now we're going to add our image just very gently here. And when you put this all together, it's going to be so pretty. I mean, it looks so pretty right there. And if you didn't want to add another layer of Mod Podge on top of this, you really don't have to. I mean, it's really kind of a choice. And when I look at it now, I'm like, oh, when I'm watching this video back, I'm like, I should have just left the Mod Podge off. But I love the way that this, I guess, rice paper looks. So if you're a journaler or a scrapbooker, you might even have it in even like a vellum paper. You could print on that as well. So we're going to add a nice layer, and then we're going to get started on the next one while this dries. Now, this next one, you're going to go to either Dollar Tree, or you could pick up the supplies from Hobby Lobby. It's really up to you. The one on the left is from Dollar Tree. The one on the right, which is actually a 2-pack, is from Hobby Lobby. By the time you purchase them, it's probably the same price as Dollar Tree, let's be honest. I think everything's $1.50 at my Dollar Tree now. But anyways, you're going to cover these in paint. I covered these with the same color paint because I wanted to group these together. Now, if you, like I said, if you're into the gallery wall style decor right now, and I'm going to show you my gallery wall in my living room at the end of this video, then you're going to want to do something like this because this is going to save you so much money. Okay. And it's fun. This was very relaxing to me to make. And then we're going to add a little bit of the gold rub and buff like I did on the other one, but we're going to do something different on these. Okay. We're going to add a little bit of a wax on the third circle or the third round wooden piece here, but add as little or as much as you want. Get silver, get all the different colors if you want. But I love that when you distress something, it just kind of gives the opportunity for the wax or like a gold rub and buff just to kind of sink into the distressing. So I think that's just a lot of fun, and it just looks so pretty. If you went to the store, you'd be paying, $10 for this little circle. Then I use this wax that I got at Hobby Lobby. Again, I probably bought this wax years ago and I'm still using it. I wanted to get off some of the excess onto this plate. And then this is just like a little makeup sponge. I bought like a pack of them a long time ago and I use them for my crafts. Now, you are going to want to use gloves here because this gold stuff will get on you, and I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, so it'll be fine. But then I thought I'm going to add a little bit to the one that we had gold on it just to kind of age it a little bit more, and it's really up to you whether or not you want to do all this stuff. But we are going to announce at the very end of this video Who won the ribbon? Yes, I'm giving ribbon away. If you watched last week's video, you'll know. So let's get back to our project. Here are some more of the printables that you can download. Again, you can put this on paper, you can make stickers out of these, whatever your heart's desire. So basically, I took the round piece and we just put our one picture of our flower over top, and then I'm going to, again, use the water technique. I could not paint a straight circle if my life depended on it. A straight circle, that's kind of a conundrum, isn't it? Then you're going to peel it away, like we're just going to tear it away like we did before. And it's just really easy. This was a lot of fun to make. Now, if you don't want to do this process, maybe you have pictures that you want to use, or you have napkins that you want to do that too. You could totally do it. So after you get your flour all ready, we're going to just put a nice thin layer of this Mod Podge on the base. Again, I'm only doing it on the top, not the sides, all right? Then I'm going to take my little printable and we're going to start on the outside inwards. And I like the look of the teared rice paper here. I just feel like it just adds to it. Now, one of the things that I notice is that you're going to want to go over the printed part only once. Now, if you keep going over it, it's going to pull some of the ink away from the photo of your picture, and you're not going to want to do that. Then I went at the end here. If you have a piece that has a ledge, you're going to want to do that at the end. Then we're going to take this blue photo of kind of like a peony, and we're going to do the same thing. Get your paintbrush out, your water. Again, look, I can't even draw a straight line, guys, but that's okay. I'm creative, right? I'm allowed to have those creative tendencies, but we're going to do the same thing we did to the other one. You're going to tear that away. You're going to add Mod Podge on the bottom, Mod Podge on the top after you put your piece of paper over top, but this will all dry. It'll look so pretty. I actually put all of this in my office upstairs, so it looks really, really good. I'm really pleased with it, and it didn't cost me very much at all. I think, oh man, to be honest, I think all 4 pieces probably cost me about less than $9. So I feel like that's, a very good return for your money. So again, start on the sides and then just go over once over the flower. You don't want to pull that ink away from it. So one more thing is I'm going to show you how to make this tray. Now this tray was silver. It was not an antique. It was nothing. It wasn't even real silver, okay? It was like a stainless steel. And I wanted to kind of antique it because I like gold accents in my home. So when I show you at the end where I put this, it fits in perfectly. And one of the things that I loved about this tray was the handles because it had a lot of texture. I love the little flower and leaves on the side of the tray, and I just wanted to kind of make that pop a little bit. So add as little or as much as you want of the gold rub and buff. And then what I did was I took some of that same wax and I was like, I'm going to try to see if I could bring out some of the detail in that flower. And it did work, all right? Now, it didn't work as well as I wanted it to work, but if I'd given it a little bit more time, I probably could have gotten it to kind of pop out a little bit more, but that's okay. I think it looked really, really pretty. I used this little makeup sponge to kind of do a little bit of the handles as well. And I just love the way that this turned out. It just turned out so nice. And honestly, you just can't go wrong with something like this. It's just easy to do. And you're gonna let this dry and just add a little bit more of your gold rub and buff and just kind of basically what it says, buff it out. It'll turn out so pretty. Now this right here is where I put it. This is in my living room, and I've been wanting something to add to this table, and I feel like this was the perfect thing. I got that little horse picture from Hobby Lobby, but this is my gallery wall, and I'm in love. Now here are some of the little things that we made here. We made a rectangular one and 2 circle ones, and these little 3M command strips are exactly what you need to hang them. So I did not have a phone holder thingy majig, and so basically what I did here was I just kind of held it, so if it's a little wonky, I'm sorry. But I used my light to kind of give it a little bit more light. It still didn't give it the best look, but let's announce who won our giveaway. Christina Beavers, you have won the ribbon from last week's video from our Temu haul and our Shein haul. So what I want you to do is I want you to email me at julieswreathboutique@gmail.com so we can get this to you. We'll see you all next week, and make sure to craft today.